There's a whole new evolution of opportunity out there within the CTV landscape with performance-based and direct response television. There's a lot going on within the environment as it relates to forward-leaning trends, just in terms of people engaging with content, doing more with the hardware. And just to sort of lead things off, Media Post just last week reported a really interesting statistic that streaming viewing in the month of July surpassed both cable and broadcast for the first time ever. And that's in terms of share of total day viewing. And I think that's just a really compelling leading indicator in terms of things to come. And I think there's a lot of really interesting demand side factors that are driving CTV growth. Spend, for example, is up considerably, about 15 billion in 2021, forecasted to be 20 billion in 2022. That's plus 40%. And you've got things, the ease of use of new tech and solutions from a cross-screen perspective, changing demographics, and general change in trends are helping to lead towards some of that. Programmatic CTV ad spend grew by 82% in 2021, and that's projected to grow by another 40% in 2022. So lots of change and evolution and action going on within the platform.
Well, now, before I ask you about some of the key trends that you're seeing, I wanted to just ask, I wanted to hear a little bit more about Kochava and what you do. I mean, this phrase, the term ad tech is thrown around a lot, and it's not always clear what it means with, demand side platforms, sell side platforms, exchanges, data companies. Please tell us a bit more about what you do and how you fit in with this ecosystem.
Yeah, happy to, Rob. Thank you. Kochava's roots are firmly in mobile. We were the original mobile measurement platform, so helping growth marketers who have apps that are centric to their consumer experience understand sources of attribution, post-install measurement, and mobile analytics. So that's a big part of our business. We've been able to fully evolve to omni-channel measurement, and CTV and OTT is absolutely centric to all things that we do. So today, classifying Kochava, we consider ourselves to be a real-time data systems company that specializes in omni-channel measurement, data, and identity solutions. And on the mobile side, just so happened that media and entertainment and streaming in particular was an absolute sweet spot for us, to the point where, as of today, 19 of the top 21 streaming brands globally leverage Kochava for demand side measurement. So helping them quantify the value of their ad spend in terms of growth, in terms of net new installs, users, lifetime value measurement, fraud abatement, all those different types of things. And of course, we have native SDKs, and we were first to market with native SDKs across all the streaming platforms, including Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and many others. And we've always thought about servicing demand side marketers and customers is the core of what we've done historically. We've always thought about the supply side as well, in terms of how to enable large ad monetized supply side publishers to become self-attributing, right? To become walled gardens and to compete with the likes of Facebook, Snap, Twitter, Pinterest, et cetera. And I'm excited to say that the Kochava Publisher Suite does just that. It's a fabulous tool that's interconnected into all mobile measurement platforms, enables large ad monetized publishers to guard their first party data so users can't be targeted off platform, controlling attribution and not rely on the outcomes of the individual MMPs to be able to claim credit for the actions, not only for digital conversions, not only for app installs and post-install events, but also for website visitation plus conversion. And it provides access to all this digital conversion data in real time. And we've got some great partners leveraging the solution these days, including Roku, LG Ads, Vizio, Amazon Advertising, Sky, Rakuten, FramePlay, and more. So it's sort of a new frontier for us to be able to also satisfy the supply side of the landscape.
Well, that's interesting. And so it's interesting that you have your roots in mobile, and I'm kind of curious, like how you apply some of that, what you've learned there, to what's going on in CTV, which, as we could see, kind of has its own app stores now.
Yep, that's true, right? And the hardware manufacturers, the Rokus and the LGs and the Samsungs of the world are indeed becoming the new app stores. Fun fact, Roku's got over 40,000 long tail apps on their platform. And consumer behavior is now leaning in direction where people are more savvy and sophisticated to seek out new content and apps that make sense for their consumer viewing tastes. And then, being able to tie that in with marketing, and you've got, the evolution of performance TV specialists like Mountain, who, by the way, is also a Kochava Publisher Suite client. And I just wanted to mention that. Mountain provides fabulous tools, and there are others out there for creative development, buying, planning, retargeting, measurement, attribution, and analytics, this full stack end-to-end capability, enabling brands to engage with consumers within CTV content in ways that are really sophisticated and really taking it up a step from where linear is left off and sort of the new evolution of digital.